Okay, now we should be live. Coolio. That looks good. I'm just gonna wait for. Okay. Now, can we get like a plan in the chat? It looks like one person is here. Lego to English. Okay. Hello. And I can't click onto it. I think my Xbox just doesn't like me. Yeah, look. I'm trying to click onto something. Go, please. What do we do now? Let me try with a different controller. Where is that? Okay, it works with the keyboard. Let's go. Hello, Country Balls Fan 771. Plan. Let's go. Today we're flying from Munich to Budapest. Thank you, the Bronx former YT. Thank you very much. Quite crazy. Now we're finally at 1K. Quite crazy. It only took me, what, 470 videos or 450? Not too bad. Like, less than 2 videos per subscriber. So it's quite good. So every video I made gained me 2 subscribers in, like, thingy. I want to make my laptop just give up. Yeah. Just, yay, I'm getting an edit. Want to collab? Yeah, sure, let's collab. My email is in my description. So yeah, surely we can collab. Can you guys like actually properly hear my voice and whatnot, or is it good or no good? Which aircraft we fly? That's good. Okay. We're flying the 737-600. It's really my the only aircraft I've ever bought on the marketplace, and probably the last as well. So I love flying it so much. It's so much fun. The amount of power in the 737-600 is insane. I was practicing my go-arounds earlier today, and like every time I gave in full power for the go-around, I literally just go extremely high up. Like, it's literally too much power, full power for a go-around. So. Okay, we'll go live weather. Import flight plan. Wait, no, it's not here. What? Why is it not here? Import load. Please be here. It's not here. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, give me 1 sec, guys. One second. So yeah, here's our flight plan. And that's our approach. Why is it not coming up is the question. Maybe now? No, my mouse isn't responding. Where's my mouse? Oh. Yeah, no, my mouse isn't responding on my Xbox. Sorry for all this. It happens. Is it normal to ask ChatGPT what to do when I'm angry for my people? Yeah, fair. Yeah. I use Gemini, not ChatGPT. I don't know why. It's just the one I started using one day, so can't switch back now. No, literally my mouse isn't responding on my Xbox. I'm gonna unplug it and replug it. Oh, come on, please. Please, I'm doing a live stream. My Xbox only does this type of stuff when I'm doing a live stream. Otherwise, it always works. If I'm doing a live stream, you know it's gonna lag out and whatnot. Please. Yes, it's here. Let me just put this back into full screen. Okay, finally, my flight plan is here. Sorry about that. Hello, 777 Aviation. My flight plan finally showed up. Okay, let's go. This might be loud. This might be loud right now. Okay, no, it's not too loud. Let me see this. Where are you flying from and to? Today we are flying from Munich to Budapest. I'm doing this because it's like 1 hour long, so that's about a good time. Okay, we already started up. I don't want to do a cold and dark start today because I don't feel like it. Okay, so now let's start over here. Parking brake in. Parking brake. Oops, sorry. Okay, now let's request data from Sembry. Good. EDDM to LHBP. Aircraft type B736. Perfect. Now if we come over to the FMC, we can go to the RTA page. Set payload, set fuel, RTA. Now we have to wait a second, so it'll show up here. Till then, let's put in our speed. We'll go 250 knots. And where's our altitude? Can I check that in here? Cruising altitude should be here now. And call sign DLP 1000. Yes. Well, it doesn't tell us our cruising altitude, but I believe when I was setting up the flight plan earlier today, it was 33,000 feet. So that's what we're going to put in. 33,000. Route uplink. Ready. Load. I come back. Okay. That's fine. Activate, execute, let me see. Usually I'd use my phone for my map, but right now, of course, that's the live streaming, so I gotta use this one. So let's put in the first waypoint, DM080. And then after that waypoint, it's fine if we just go straight there. And then after that, Marag, annex that, BP736. I'm gonna put all the waypoints in right now. 7. That's the same as our plane, 736. The shortened version for 736. BP733. BP743. We'll be taking off in just a second. Sorry for keeping you waiting. BP755. And there's only one more waypoint. BP754. Okie dokie. Perfect. Now let's get our V speeds in here. Now we're going to come over here. Okay, we got 2 people. Performance to what runway are we on? Something right. I see an over there. So let's see. Which one are we going? Zero 08 right. I'll go flaps 5. Calculate V1 at 124 and another 124. V2 is 127. Okay, here we go. Now let's see, where do we get the trim? 4.92. I was going to be right about there. 2 people still. Okay, good. Flaps set to 5. Good. Alright, let's get that there. And now we should just be ready for takeoff. Caution, get rid of this. Get rid of the HUD. Parking brake release. Let's get this dialed in. Good. QNH is good. Okay, let's go. Parking brake released. 40%. Stabilize toga button. It's pressed. Okay. Toga set. Okay.
3-1.
Rotate. Positive rate 9 0. Level change mode on, there we go. Stop. Landing gear into off position. And that was a nice takeoff. Flight directors on. Perfect. Now maybe just give it a bit more power. Good takeoff. 3 people. Yo, AvGeeks B757. How's it going? We're flying from Munich to Budapest today. Congrats for the 1K. Thank you. Thanks a lot. It was a bit surreal checking my stats today. Like early when I woke up, it was like what, 9:94 or something earlier today, and then like 2 or 3 o'clock we finally hit that 1K, and then after 1K we just went right up to 1007, and I believe now we're at 997 again. We dropped just below 1K, I believe. Maybe we're up again, but before I started the live stream, that's how it was. So we're not exactly at 1K again. We dropped below, but we did reach it. We're at like what, 997 right now. So, see how fast we're already at. Almost at 10,000 feet. Yeah, and that's 10,000 feet. That was like 2 minutes or something. Now we're just gonna set the speed up to 335 knots. Now you wait. I'm just gonna get my minimum altitude. Just get all of these in. 33,000. Not much really. The flight from Dublin to Budapest, which I was doing like yesterday, I did that flight like twice yesterday. There's like what, 7 pages of waypoints. This one's only 3. 7 pages of waypoints. That sounds quite fun as well. So I'm going on a flight in a couple days or something. Okay, we're at 15,000 feet now. Get a bit more power, come on. There we are, now I'm put it to like full power manually. 103% power. 5,000 feet per minute almost. Yeah, 5,000 feet per minute. At 60,000 feet, that's quite insane. And apparently, before I was of course flying the 737 MAX, which came included in the game, that one, you give in full power to do a go around, and you're barely gonna be able to climb away if you have flaps 40. It's not a really good model apparently, because you put in full power and you can barely do a go around. Like so, with this, you can put in full power and you're gone. What else I'll do? And before I got this plane, I wasn't sure exactly what like the off position in the landing gear was. Then I of course had to ask Gemini what this off position was. And for newer planes like the 737 MAX, 787, and A350, A320, and all of those, there's only an up position and a down position. There's no off. And apparently this off position is when you take off, you put it up to the up position, and once the red lights over here are gone, then you put it into the off position, so the hydraulics stop trying to push up the landing gear, so it just rests naturally inside the landing gear bay. So that's quite cool. Get the other flight director as well. Finally, someone came back. We have 24 knots of like direct headwind. Not exactly ideal because that's gonna slow us down slightly. Finally, another person came. 2 people. Let's go. Yeah, we have 24 knots of like almost direct headwind. Not exactly direct, but quite close to it. It's gonna slow us down a bit. The auto brake. Did 3. Still have a good way to go now. Still not at 33,000 feet. Next waypoint is Maverick. planes are so cool official. Hello. Hang on, yes, let's go. Yes, go ahead and sub to me with all your old accounts. Let's go. I'll take a couple more subscribers. And with my new series for like my shorts, the rating airlines, there's like way too many submissions. Like, I'm not saying I'm complaining, but there's a lot of submissions, so it's gonna take me some time to get to them all. I will get to them all, but like, yeah, probably only able to do like six or eight airlines per short, and that's 6 or 8 every day. So, and then there's like 10 or 15 submissions every day for people wanting me to do their airlines. And this HUD is also really cool. I do sometimes use it on like takeoffs just to pitch up correctly, but that's only when I'm like really trying to do it well. Lots of the time I don't use it. The value in this plane is extremely good. Like, it was what, €38 or something here in Ireland. Definitely worth it for me. Definitely. Another thing I didn't like about like the Max that came with the SIM, I do prefer I'm not sure which one I prefer exactly actually. The 737-600 or the Max. I'm not sure. I probably prefer flying the 737-600 though. The cockpit's just extremely nice here. And on my Thrustmaster TCA throttle quadrant, the one I have, there's this autopilot panel at the bottom. You can change the speed, the heading, and the altitude. If you put it into the altitude selector in the Max, it wouldn't work. You could put in the settings correctly here in the flight sim, and it wouldn't work. Here though, in the 737-600, I moved that switch, and look we're at the altitude. Just moves with like when I twist it. And then I can also switch to the heading mode, and then it moves the heading, and then the speed. Yeah, extremely nice. I came from the Thrustmaster HOTUS 1. That was an extremely nice side stick. I got that was my first like flight sim peripheral. I got that shortly after I got my Xbox with the flight sim. And that, I really just got that because I wasn't sure what I prefer to fly, an Airbus or a Boeing. I do like a Boeing a lot more compared to Airbus, but I wasn't sure which one was nicer to fly. After flying Boeing and Airbus a fair bit, I can say 100% I prefer flying Boeings. It's just a lot nicer. The cockpit, like the layout, it feels like home for me exactly. All these nice switches compared to the Airbus, which is like all buttons, and the colors in here is nicer as well with the grey. And of course there's the yoke. Just gonna put it 736 maybe. $736, yes. And then, did you guys watch Winwing's new product announcements? It was actually quite insane. I watched the live stream when they did it, like yesterday or something. Extremely good. I'm not going to be getting any of them though, because I'm on Xbox, not on PC. And the prices of RAM currently and GPUs, they're just going up, so it's not looking good for me to get a PC, because the prices are just going up. So only if I get like a good used deal, I may get one, but it's not exactly like mandatory for me, because like I have my FPS counter up in the top right corner. You guys can't see it because it's in my monitor settings. It's up in the top right corner, but it never really drops below 60 frames per second. Only when you're like maybe low to the ground, it might drop to the 50s, but it's always extremely smooth. It is in a 1080p low settings, which is perfectly fine for me. I'm getting a stable 60s. Let me overspeed it a bit. There we are. Yeah, that's so cool. To get all the lights. Go. Yes. Perfect. I think we'll get to Budapest. Hopefully. Let's see, where are we? Oh crap. We haven't even done half. I'm not sure if we'll have enough fuel to make it to Budapest. We'll find out. Even if we like run out of fuel, we'll be able to glide to Budapest, I think. Hope for the best. I think I'm gonna climb to 35,000. It's already 35,000. 36. feels good. Yes, but yes. Now I don't. Oh, we have one person. currently approaching the waypoint Marib in 7 nautical miles, 6.5. And then we're probably gonna start descending already. We're quite close to landing now, but I'm still at 41,000 feet, of course. Probably landing in about 20 minutes. How far away is the next waypoint? Oh, 64, not okay, a bit more than 20 minutes. 64 nautical miles. Okay, 62 nautical miles to the next waypoint. I'm gonna start my descent. Okay, one person here. I'm just about to start my descent now, down to 30,000 feet. Still 20,000, 30. That will change. And I just put out my speed brakes, which will help me descend faster. Very interesting how I idle at 47% power, you know. When I'm on the ground idling, it's more like 20%. Up here, when you're flying, it's 47%. Okay, another person here. We just recently started descending down to 20,000. We'll do 25 actually. It's a bit early for 20. but that was actually way too early of a descent. We still have 34 nautical miles. So, whatever. About to be about 1 hour for the stream. Probably should have only just started descending here. So when I'm at BP 733, probably want to be at about 15,000 feet, or no, 10,000 feet by here, 8,000 by here, 5,000 by here, and 4,500 by here. And we're landing at flaps 40, 125 knots. We could probably land a bit slower than 125 knots. That's just because of like safety and whatnot. But according to my calculations, because we have a headwind right now, when we turn right onto for the runway, because the runway is going to be that way, we're going to be having, we're still extremely high, but it seems that we're going to be having some crosswind, probably. Wait, hello, Kareem Tapia 757. It's gone. Probably going to be in Budapest in 20 minutes. I think that 30, 25, something like that. We're going to be finished. Our go around altitude will probably be 4,500 feet. Closer? Okay, 3 people. Yes, Lego to English is back. Let's go. Now let's get the there's 3 people left here right now. Stay for the landing at least, yeah. That's gonna be fun. It's probably gonna be on the harder side though, because we're probably gonna have some crosswind. I'm still not very good at crosswind landings, so if it's like a perfect day with like very light winds, I'm gonna butter it, but with crosswinds, I'm still not very good. Definitely need to practice on that. And that over there is Budapest, I believe. There's the Danube, the Duna, and the airport should be right around over here. Just below the clouds. Now, let's see. We'll go to 22,000 feet. And right here we'll be at 15,000, 12,000 here, 10,000 here, 8,000. Oh, wait. 8. Yes. We'll go 22,000. Probably gonna start slowing down quite soon. maybe once we're at waypoint BP 734. What's it? How many nautical miles is that away? Like 30, because it says 40 nautical miles. Look at this. There we are. If I was, of course, a Ryanair pilot, the cockpit would look more like this. You have cabin altitude, takeoff config. All these looks good. It's like a Christmas tree. There are 4 people. Very good, very good. Who likes my new Christmas tree, yeah? Looks quite cool, doesn't it? Yeah. Now I can confirm all the lights are working. We're at 16% fuel right now, as you can see over here in the bottom left. 16% of fuel. Interesting. I will probably make it to Budapest. I hope. If I go easy on the throttles. Let me just put in tow with us right now. Not super. Just to burn some fuel. Okay. Let me slow down a bit. Speed pretty slow. Yeah, now I really do need to start descending. I'll go 15,000. I'll press level change in a moment. Once we go to 250 knots. Then we'll start descending and we'll speed up to 300. Press level change mode. Now we're going to start descending. Thanks. Ultimate Aviation 747. That switched over to headwind now. For a landing we're going to have 16 knots of headwind, which is very delightful. Let me just make sure it's live weather. Yes, it's live. It's good. And the runway, oopsie. Probably should be right around there. And that's going to be right around where the city center is. There's a bridge right there. Yeah, you really can't tell. It's still extremely blurry. That's probably due to my Xbox. It's about 10,000. Really do want to slow down. Vertical speed mode. of the airport, but the runway lights aren't really showing right now for some reason. That's the airport with the two parallel runways. How many people do we go? Finally, the human has appeared. We're going to be landing very soon now. The runway is right there. Just need to do a little. Hello, Swiss Aviator 25. We're landing very shortly now. Our runway is right there. We're just doing a little pattern going up there and back down. I, of course, started my descent a bit too late. So we're descending quite rapidly and we're going way too fast, which is typical for me. How you doing? I'm doing very well. I'm very happy that we just reached 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna get flaps again once we're below 250 knots. Slowing down nicely. Great. Great to see. Again, I might not mess up this line too much. I'm gonna get some more flaps out. Speed is 180 knots. Okay, we got 3 people. Yes. There you go, 4 people now. Thanks for the congratulations. Yeah, I'm gonna have 1K subs again. Very, very good. 4,500 feet, because that's round about where we'll intercept the localizer or runway 13 right, I believe we're landing on. So I'm gonna slow down to 70 knots. That's okay. 5 people. Oh, clear down. There we are. That was that alarm right there was the landing gear alert. I forgot. Yes, Riptide Gaming official. Finally here. Came at the perfect time. We're very close to landing now. We're landing in Budapest, of course. The runway should be right over there. You can't see it right now. Right over there though. Runway 13 right. I already have it's a short form. I made it like the same day as my last live stream. I made a full tutorial on that. Were you expecting like a long form or something? I made it a short form video. You can check that out once we're done with the live stream. That was what, like 2-3 weeks ago? So, thanks. Thank you very much. I'm just gonna get rid of this. All around. Very, very good. Mega küçük lalafın olmuştu. And flaps 30. Flaps 40. Will you ever speed them? Now let me just get this into our position. No idea yet. I Shankroid jedzie szybko digit. Okay. Your look. There we are. Approach mode. And then single channel to public. Yes. Perfect. Now we are on another one. Perfection. Slow down to our final speed. And yeah, now we're already on an auto land. I'm gonna disconnect the autopilot 500 feet above the ground when you're the 500 call out. Can we see the parliament? Yes. Yeah, not on. Not on. You can see the rough outline of the parliament right there. Right there. Perfect. O zaman git. Pantoma demek. Margit'i get Eton. Parliament. Margit. Seçim. No.
2,500.
Waiting for people. 啊，you're still watching. I thought there was no one. So I'm watching on my tablet as well for the live chat. I thought there was absolutely no one, but I guess one person means it's not just me on the tablet, but someone else. And yeah, I think you're the only one right now. So. Okay, 1,200 feet. Okay, 2 people. Finally, extremely close to landing. Runway 13 right. I'm disconnecting. Okay, we're perfect on the copies right now. I'm disconnecting the autopilot at 500 feet because I'm doing manual landing. That's 1,000 feet. I'm ready. 850 feet. For those who are wondering, the feet is how much feet above we are is right here. 700. Oop. Okay. Okay. I'm ready. Very nicely. Wait. I just paused this and I need to start the FCR. 1 second. Sorry about this. Okay, there we go. Record. Start. Please start. Oh, I wanted to do.
300.
Okay.
Approaching minimums. 200.
Straight in. Okay, it was a bit wobbly now. Just going to auto.
Minimums.
Continue.
50. 40. 30.
Okay,
20.
There.
10.
Bit of rudder. Oh, touchdown. Touchdown. Reverse is full. Reverse is full. Decel. Reverse is disconnect. And now I'm going to rewatch that landing from the outside.
Too low. Terrain.
Wait, there's another plane here.
Low. Terrain.
Okay, there's another plane that's landing.
Too low.
Let me see
terrain.
this. Are you
Too
gonna
low.
butter?
Terrain. Too
No,
low.
that was
terrain.
not butter. That was not
Too
butter
low.
at all for
Terrain.
another plane.
Too low. Terrain.
Come on, be quiet.
Too low. Terrain. Too low.
Oh, that was questionable. Yeah, that's good. Let me just try that again.
Don't sink.
Sorry about
Sink
that.
rate. Don't sink.
What
Too
did I
low.
do?
Terrain.
Okay, let me
Too
just
low.
go
Terrain.
down the ground.
Too
Let's
low.
pretend this
Terrain.
never happened. Okay,
Too low.
pretend this never
Terrain.
happened.
Too low. Terrain.
Bit of power
Too
in
low.
there.
Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain.
Straight and not idle.
Too low. Terrain.
Okay, there we are. And now, I'm just going to restart from here, yeah? Wait, no. Why am I messing up? I'm trying to put in full reverser, but, I give up. I'm just going to use the brakes. Okay, here's a taxi lane. Now just, erase that part from your memory, please. Come on, take off the freaking. What are you saying? Spoilers up. Off. Perfect. Good. There's that ATR. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up to that ATR, yeah? Show who's the better plane, yeah? Yo, ATR is in my way. New kid. Bruh, why is this ATR taxiing at like 5 knots? My ground speed is 7 knots. And I'm catching up. Yeah, you're taxiing at like 5 knots. If you're a normal plane, you'd know you'd taxi at like 20 knots. But damn, ATRs. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to outtake. I think I'm gonna have to outtake this slow ATR. Okay, I'm gonna outtake. Full power, let's go. Outtaking. This is an outtake maneuver. Hehe, ATR left in my dust. Hehehe. Let me just do a little bit of a faster taxi. Just to show that ATR who's boss. Now my reverse thrust isn't working again, of course. What am I doing? Oh, move. Come on, power. Power. Okay, 3 people. Okay, of course, now I messed it up. Bit of reverse thrust. Yes, this is how proper Ryanair pilot would taxi. And cut through here. The faster, the more efficient. And here is our fate. Parking brakes. Let me just get both these engines off. Ground operations. Set chokes. Request. Ground connections. Request to go. Yes, perfection. Anyway, favorite aircraft. Well, 737-600. Right here. Closely followed by the 737 MAX. It's close between the 737-600 and the 737 Max. Probably the 600 is right above though, because I mean, look how cute that looks. Tiny plane with big wings, perfect. I mean, it's not much longer than that ATR. So yeah, screw you, alarm. That's gonna be the end of today's live stream. Thank you if you're watching, and thank you guys for 1K as well. Bye bye.